Welcome back to Oddworld New and Tasty. In the last part, we ignited the rest of the holy fires in the Scrabanian temple, completed the last spiritual trial, and obtained our final, or our other hand scar. So, we have proven ourselves that we are able to obtain the power of Shrykull, the power necessary to shut down RuptureFarms. Now, in the original game, upon getting the last hand scar, it just has you jump right into the epic transformation of Abe transforming into Shrykull for the first time. Oh no, they handle that a little bit differently this time around, and they make the transformation of Shrykull way more epic in the remake. Now, Abe, this way, please.
Late first.
Complete. The spirits took form.
Bitches with the stitches first. I'm hulking out!
Now I become the Scrab.
And the Paramite, for that matter. Yeah, for those who couldn't exactly tell right off the bat, yeah, Shrykull is a deity that basically has the characteristics of both a Scrab and a Paramite, as you can see.
Did he just do the cool guy point?
Yes, he did.
and the trip, wonderful.
Yeah, oh my god, it's like this. Oh my god, it's like I freaking love Abe. It's like he gets this power, and you're like, all right, bring him on, man. I can take on anything. But it's like he's still the clumsy, quirky character that we all know and love.
Jesus Christ!
Think I am a walking nuke.
Yeah, yes. As established in the original game, the Shrykull is basically a walking, talking screen nuke. So
if he were to make it in PlayStation All Stars, level 3.
Oh, hands down.
Of course.
Hands
of
down.
course.
I'm
Yeah,
upset.
like that would have been one of those like instant death final attacks.
To this day, I am still so upset that PlayStation All-Stars had to cut everything right when they were about to add Abe as a DLC fighter. God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
My new main.
Yeah, it's like PlayStation All-Stars was left at like a really weird spot.
It's like, if they just held out for at least just one more DLC pack, we would have had Abe, we would have had Crash, and, oh shoot, there was like one other character that was supposed to be in that same DLC pack.
Yeah, we're definitely missing someone else.
I think it was Dart.
Yeah, Dart from Legend of Dragoon was supposed to be Abe's rival.
Right.
Oh, that was it, yes!
Yeah, because it was basically, you had two characters that were relying on ancient powers. You know, Abe with the Shrykull, Dart with the Dragoon spirits. So it's like, interesting. It would have made for a really interesting rivalry, I would think.
Oh, I strongly agree. Because it's like, we're talking about like two PlayStation icons in a matter of speaking, both with spiritual powers like that. So it's like, yeah, I would have loved to see something like that. Especially now, seeing how, thanks to you, Danny, I am now rather familiar with the universe of The Legend of Dragoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, that's where I was like, no, really, it's like The Legend of Dragoon, I still maintain, that is like, you know, considering how we're pretty much now living with the rise of like remasters and shit, it's like Legend of Dragoon, it's definitely worth looking back on. So it's like, why has there not been an HD remake of Legend of Dragoon? Like, you know, better graphics, reorchestrated music, tighten up the combat, better voice acting. It's like, it's fucking ripe for it. So it's like, come on.
Bring my friend to the HD.
Oh. Oh, okay. Very nice that, we have some mines that, actually have an exploding sound effect, while others do not. One of the, minor technical... Oh, what?
I said you were running through the alarms.
And with absolutely no negative repercussions. See,
Yeah,
much like
well-
much like
He
in the
says as he blows himself up.
I did not blow myself up.
Oh, it looked like you did.
Oh no. I mean, yes, Abe did get knocked back a little bit because of the explosions, but no. Abe is still in one piece. Yes, much like in the original game, if you trip any one of these alarms, it will activate the movement of one of the other floating mines. In fact, it was the floating mine that was floating just right next to the bag of rocks, like suspended from the ceiling.
Oh,
But
that's why
they-
you're just blind. Okay.
Yeah, seeing as how that mine was taken care of, yeah, that the alarms are no longer an issue. And with the other mines out of the way, that it's like, oh yeah, you could just walk through those those sensors with no negative repercussions. Oh, and alright. Speaking of Legend of Dragoon, because I know there's gonna be at least one person who's going to ask us in the comments. So speaking of Dragoon, what's the status on the Legend of Dragoon playthrough?
I know, I keep forgetting about it. I admit that's my fuck up. It's like we were like 2 videos away, I think, from finishing disc 2, and then it was gonna go on hiatus anyway, because that would have been because I would have done exactly like what I did with Final Fantasy VII, because that would have been the time where I would have the audience pick the final party for the remainder of the game.
So we're just almost done with the game?
Well, no, like we were like halfway done with the game. Yeah, because Legend of Dragoon is 4 discs long, so it's like we were almost done with disc 2, and that's where I was like, yeah, let's do the whole thing like I did with Final Fantasy VII, and I'd set up a poll, and I would have the audience pick the final party, and we just finished the remaining 2 discs from there. And it's like I think I just got so caught up. I think things got busy with work, back then, and I just never got back around to it. And then I started Klonoa, and then fucking World 6-3 kept kicking my ass. So, like 6-2, 6-3, like Ryan, you know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's the level you go to before you fight Gaudius.
Yeah. But let alone just that entire level itself is a pain in the ass, and then you get to Gaudius, and it's just like,
Funny
and
enough,
Everything.
And I was trying to do the perfect run where it's like, get all the citizens, get everybody.
Funny enough, I ended up doing that when I was playing through the Wii version.
Well, the Wii version's easier to do it in too.
Is it?
Yeah, because they give you more health.
Oh,
Wait.
Interesting.
Wait. Phantom Mile?
Yeah, the remake on the Wii, they actually give you 10 hit points as opposed to the original where you only get 6.
Oh. I did not realize it had a remake on the Wii.
Yeah.
I streamed the.
I wonder why.
Advertise your games, Bandai Namco. Maybe I won't have to sue you.
Hey, I already knew about it, and I streamed it. Pretty sure
you
Brian
did.
was there.
Yeah. Oh, they also make it easier by giving you a stupid wind move that slows down time.
That you don't even really need, really.
Yeah, you don't even need it. The game's so easy, you never need to use it.
But it's stopping time, though.
It is, and the other thing too is that there's no cooldown for it. As soon as it wears off, you can use it again.
Oh, that's even better.
You truly can become Dio.
Seriously. It's like, with freaking Dio over here, it's like, no, he doesn't need no freaking cooldown to use the world. He uses, like, whenever and how many times he wants.
But you see, instead of muda, you just hear wahoo, wahoo, wahoo!
Oh god. Yes, you know.
Oh my god! Hubo's a stand! I knew it!
Oh, oh God. You know, here we are talking about, like, more JoJo and the power of stands. You know, I'm gonna say this right here and now. We won't get into this until much later. But there is one particular mission that is basically like, okay, alright, no, clearly Abe is using a stand to protect himself. There is no beer on the bush on this one. But yeah, that won't be until much later. We'll get to that when we get to it. For now anyway, seems like, yeah, yeah, again, much like in the original game, yeah, it's like, you could just go just go straight to Zulog 1 and begin and go through your second run of RuptureFarms and access what you couldn't access during your first initial run of RuptureFarms. But before you do that, if you want to save all the mudokons, you'll need to retrace your steps. So yeah, we're going backwards until we reach the very beginning of this level. So that way we can save even more of our mudokon brothers. And in this instance, this is where we were introduced the speech locks. I believe that's what they're called. But yeah, basically kind of like how it was when you have to recite certain whistles to mudokon shamans or whatever. You basically got to do the exact same thing with those speech locks or whatever with the sligs. You basically got to listen very carefully to the kind of sounds the slig makes over the machine or whatever. Mimic the exact same sounds, and the door or electric gate will unlock. The only downside is that, well, considering how the audio can have some hiccups, as it were, it can be a little bit difficult to decipher what kind of sound the speech lock is making. So yeah, you got to keep your ears peeled for those. Wait, whoa, hey, don't you do that. Okay, there we go. Sorry, a little behind the scenes stuff going on here.
It's a good thing the other Mudokon are immune to exploding.
Yeah, right. So yeah, thank God. Otherwise, this will be way too difficult. Oh. Oh, a piano in the background, I hear.
Sorry, that was my phone.
And that'll do it for this part of New and Tasty. Join us next time as we go to the rest of RuptureFarms. I think. Brandon, play us off.
Giorno!
Would you believe me if I said I was actually learning that song?
That would be sexy.
That would be pretty sick. We'll see you guys next time for more Oddworld New and Tasty.